Welcome to Mangalore University BCA first semester C programming lab. In this session, we will learn about few programming basics. So first, we start with the program structure. The structure of the C programs looks like this. We start with a hash include stdio.h, which is followed by a main void main statement. Void stands for nothing. If the particular main or any function is not going to return anything, you can represent it as nothing. Void means nothing. Then main. So when you say a opening and a closing parenthesis, it just says that it is a function. Opening and closing parenthesis says it is a function. So here main is a function which is the first function to be invoked when the program starts execution, which is followed by a curly braces which shows the beginning of the main function, and then we can give all the declaration of the variables. So that can be followed by the executable code and a closing parenthesis. So closing braces. So this is the structure of a program. So for example, if you want to print hello, you can write it as void main. So here you have to note down opening and closing parenthesis, there is no semicolon. Here I will just open a braces. If I have any variables, say int a comma b, I can just write int a comma b. All the variables should be declared immediately after this opening curly braces. That should be followed by the executable code. So for example, if I want to calculate the sum, I can say C is equal to A plus B. And even I can just read the values, then I can calculate the values, I can print the values, and I can just proceed. This is the structure, simple structure of a program. Consider this particular code. We have a hash include, void main, and inside the main function we have printf hello. Now let me execute this particular code. How to execute the code? We have to go for run, and you can click on this, or please start using the shortcut keys. I can use Control F9. For run we have Control F9. If you want to compile, you can use Alt F9. So I'm just going to compile and execute in one shot. So I can click on Control F9, or I can press Control key with F9. So when I click, there is no error and I'm not able to see any output. What happened? Where is my output? I have printed the hello here, but where is my output? It is in the output window. Since the output window is not visible, I want to go to this window and have to say user screen, and I have to see this output. To avoid this, what we are going to do, I'm just adding one particular function or one particular code at the end of each and every main program. I call it as get.ch. These things are added only to increase the readability of the program. So now you see, I'm just going to say Control F9. Yes, hello is printed, but there are so many other values above that particular hello. That is, previously whatever I have executed, that output is also printed along with the current output. So I will press escape key or any key, it will come back to my code. I don't want all those things to be displayed there. So let me add a code that is clear screen. So it is something like, I'm going to, if it is a board, I want to clean the board before I start working with the problem. Like that, I'm just going to use clear screen. CLR SCR. So this particular code is used to clean the screen, user screen, before we display our output. Let me go and compile and run the program. So compile and run, you can do it in one shot. So it is by using Control F9. When I say Control F9, hello, I'm just getting beautifully hello printed. Let me press any key, come back. Yes. Now, if I say I want to execute or I want to add one more line in this particular code. Say printf hello BCA. I want to say hello BCA. Let me compile this particular code. Yes, remember each and every line should be terminated by a semicolon. See, here you have a semicolon, here, here, here. Each and every line is terminated by a semicolon. It is not required for hash include and even for the functions, even for main. Except these few statements we will discuss later. All the statements should be terminated by a semicolon. Let me compile and execute this. Control F9. Hello BCA. But what I want hello in one line, BCA in the other line. Let me try to get it. I'll just go for add at each and every printf statement. If I want the next line to be printed, the next line, let me give a \n. \key. It is above your enter key. You can check \n. Normal slash is used. This is normal slash. You see, this is normal slash. It is used for division. So this is not normal slash. It is \n. The same way, I can add here also if it is required. I'm just adding it like this. And if I say Control F9, if I compile and execute, I'm going to get the output neatly in two different lines. So these are some basics what you have to learn before we start with the coding. So what we did, we added a clear screen and a getch to add clarity to our code. In some cases, it may just show you an error. It is not recognized like that. So you can even add hash include conio.h so that if there is any error, prototype missing error, that can be balanced with conio.h. So now this is your complete code. So every C program starts with the hash include and if required conio.h followed by void main, and inside these curly braces you have to first give your declaration statement. Immediately after the declaration statement you can give clear screen for readability, then the exact code of the program which should be ended with a getch so that you can stay back in the user screen to see your output. So what are the points we have to remember here? Each and everything what we use in our C program is case sensitive. That is, if you declare a variable int a and a, these two variables are treated as two different variables, not same. This capital A is not equal to small a. Okay, so we call this is not capital A, uppercase A and lowercase a. Like that we'll say uppercase and lowercase characters are treated as different characters. So that is what we call it as case sensitive. Every statement is terminated by a semicolon. Yes, except if else. If you are using if else statement, that if statement and else statement does not have any semicolon. Switch statement does not have any semicolon. For, while, do, and function definition, even main, does not have any semicolon. So as a beginners, we will just keep all these things in our mind so that we can write error-free coding. Wish you a happy coding.